I don't even know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Topic Thunder, where we take your questions from Discord, and we also have topicals, and we'll cover them in 5 to 10 minutes as quick as possible. This just popped in my head, and it made sense because I was listening to a debate on the internet between two content creators, and one was kind of going on, and I mentioned it before about like UFC and casual fans, but people... some people think the UFC is mega barbaric, although there's tons of rules and it's evolved. You know, if you go watch UFC 1 or Pride, like there's no rules. Like people are just dying, you know? Like there's no weight classes. They're on steroids. You can kick people while they're down. You're kneeing them in the back of the head and shit. Tons of rules have clean that up.
What you got?
And some people think fighting is like the first sport ever or something, right? Like there's running, there's picking heavy shit. Like, oh, hey, can you pick up that rock? I can pick up that rock. There's running, and then there's gladiator shit, which is obviously like slaves. So that brings a whole other ripple into it. But these guys are choosing to fight. Why is it that like that? And I'm probably going to sound bad saying this, but I don't really care. Why is it that we allow like two humans to fight? I guess because they can choose. I just answered my own question. But long story short is why don't we have like animal fights? Like why is that so forbidden?
Trying to go Michael Vick on this.
No, not necessarily Michael Vick, like your backyard shit. But I do think, like, because I think gladiator days they would have that. They would have human versus lion.
Oh, like a gorilla.
Or they'd have
the gorilla.
They'd have grizzly bear versus lion because they're like, you know.
We still have bullfighting.
We got chicken fights.
Yeah, right. You can stab a bull with a sword, and I understand the tradition, and you know, I'm not here to judge any of it. You know, who am I to judge? But yeah, that's totally legal to fight a bull with a sword, or even fight a bull and just like avoid it, or ride a bull. That bull's obviously not in a good mindset. If you guys have watched bull riding, like they piss that thing off somehow.
Yeah.
Like how is that humane? And that's American, because the other one you could say like, oh, that's Europe, they do their own shit or tradition.
I think that was just Spain. Do we do it here?
No, that's what I'm saying. But bull riding. My point is that bull riding is here.
Yeah,
and they're pissing that thing off somehow. They're not feeding that thing a good dinner, and you know what I mean? Because he's coming out of that cage fucking pissed.
Serious.
They're fucking with it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's all cool and like yeehaw. And then, yeah, Mike Vick stuff's obviously crazy. But I do think, like, exotic animal fights would be kind of cool.
Like lion versus...
I mean, we were talking about Josh Emmett, and congrats to him on his big fight, but, like, that's brutal what he did to that guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's not healthy.
No.
And obviously he's consenting, and we consider a human able to consent and a grizzly bear not.
Yeah, for sure.
I get that point, I guess.
They're just instinct. I think, yeah, I don't know why some parts of it are okay and others are not. It seems like it should either be all okay or not okay, and probably on the not okay side.
Yeah, and I understand if you make the division by like mammal, this bug, insect. I understand that division, but like you said, that's all over the place.
Two ants going at it.
Yeah, because if we did ant fights or mice fights, people probably wouldn't bat an eye.
They have them on TikTok. They go
yes,
mice versus like a bug or like a spider versus...
That's someone in their backyard. That's not like a professional
I'm just saying,
league.
though, I'm throwing down 15 odds, 2.2 on my mantis versus a tarantula.
Yeah, like, so insects, right? I do understand the differentiation there, like brain size, intelligence, all that, scoping all the way up, where they're saying, like, you know, dolphins and octopus, even dogs. I think they say dogs' IQs, or not IQ necessarily, but like intelligence-ish is like a 2-year-old human.
Yeah, 2 or 3-year-old, yeah.
Right? So then an octopus, like an 8-year-old, and a pig. Like, there's some really smart creatures out there. So... yeah, I just don't get it. Yeah, the bullfighting is a really good example. We're literally just stabbing that thing in the heart with a sword. Hunting, and I understand most people eat it, but some people don't eat it. And again, I'm not the judge. I'm kind of for it all. But yeah, like, imagine a TV show that's literally the gorilla versus a bear. And you just eat them in a ring. Like, that's entertainment. I mean, it's been an internet debate for 20 years.
I probably that's probably not something I would watch if it was going on. I don't watch like bull riding or any of that stuff either. So I don't.
Bull riding's a little boring, but I watch the shit out of some UFC. I don't necessarily watch like I'd probably yeah, I don't know. Yeah, bull fighting's weird.
Throw some shorts on them. Sponsorships.
Yeah, blue corner. No, but betting on it would be crazy. Yeah. Horse riding seems inhumane. I mean, I don't really.
Yeah, I
and some
think
horse people are going to come for me. Like, hey, spanking it doesn't feel that bad. But like again, like yeah, if we allow some
dog racing.
Yeah, I've been to those. Florida.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. That was a little less to me because they're not like getting slapped in the ass. They're chasing a bunny.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That feels like some of those animals are like it.
I don't know that it's the race itself is the issue. I think it's the preparation. I
Maybe.
think that's true with horses as well.
Because they're injecting them with steroids and shit, and they're getting caught, and they're not getting caught.
I mean, with horses, the chances of injury are pretty significant. Because like if you're a horse and you get significantly injured, they're just gonna kill you.
They're
not gonna try to.
Yeah, horse racing seems worse than dog racing. One, I am a dog fan, but two, the money involved in that world is insane, right? Some of those horses are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
Where like dog racing is so backyard Florida shit, where they're like greyhounds chasing a bunny around a track. It seems more innocent to me. Yeah, the steroids, the injuries, the spanking the fuck out of them, the money. Whenever there's money on a line and then there's humans involved, shit's gonna get corrupt.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
We're like, I don't know if those dogs you can adopt afterwards, like for free.
I have a friend who has one. Yeah,
my mom wants a greyhound so bad, a retired racehorse.
My friend has one.
Yeah.
She lives in Maryland. Yeah,
and greyhounds are good dogs, but yeah, it just seems the line is so blurred. I wonder if other countries have that shit.
Chicken fights. Mexico.
Yeah, cockfights.
Matt's
And that's what they're
face
called. They're
just
called cockfights.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're.
yeah.
They're not called chicken fights. They're not called fowl fights.
Just coming off.
Well, it's because they're the roosters, not the
That's the way he said
yeah.
cock. He's like,
not the hens.
cock fights.
Yeah, CAWK.
CAULK.
That's your
Quack.
cock.
Cock the floor.
Because UFC's huge. And bare knuckle's fucking brutal. I think that shit's only happening in Florida. I don't even
Bare
think
knuckle,
Nevada
though.
commission.
You're limited by like your hands.
Kinda, but those motherfuckers are still breaking fucking
That's it.
orbital
Like
bones
the
every
slap-
fight.
They do be
The
laying it
slap
down.
fight?
though.
Slap fighting's
Bro,
crazy.
that's
Slap
nuts.
Bro, that shit's lit though.
Those guys are all getting seizures.
Yeah.
Talk about,
Oh,
and it's
Hundo
in
B.
amidst of like CTE being popular.
Yeah, I don't even get that.
It's
like
fun to
that
bet
just
on.
seems like a bad.
I did
fucking idea.
shout out our boy Nicky Rod. I did watch Nicky Rod on UFC Fight Pass, which is cool. It is cool. Dana, even though it's not Dana, but it's still Dana. White is like trying to make other sports cool with money and shit. He said he gets more impressions. He's a genius, bro. Power Slap, he started to push because of the internet, purely because of the internet impressions,
Really.
because of the clips.
Smart.
It's his clips to pull people into UFC.
So many clips.
Yeah, those clips go harder because like you can't predict the knockout and shit in like UFC, and sometimes
Right.
there's whole cards without something crazy happening.
Right.
But a power slap, something is
Someone
guaranteed to
going out.
happen,
Yeah.
and he literally uses it as like his
I got-
first portal of
Like
his
the fu-
marketing funnel.
Yeah.
The
I got
top.
dude on the right, less than 4 slaps.
And those guys weren't making any money, right? They're doing it in their backyard, so you pay them $100,
They're
put
like,
up some lights on
"Fuck
them.
yeah."
Yeah.
Bro, I'll be putting down
What-
bread.
The point is
on
like there's no
slap fights.
competitions, right? Where like UFC, they're like the PFL's big. You can obviously go to bare knuckle. Like there's other options for even MMA guys like Ryan Gordon and Nicky Rott. Like they're making 6 figures plus being a jiu-jitsu artist. Like there's options places. Like Gordon Ryan, I mean, that fool's making so much money on how-to videos and shit. Like there's legitimate money in these stuff, but not in Power Slap yet. So it's the cheapest, marketing acquisition.
Just wait.
Smart. Because they're doing jiu-jitsu. They're doing something else too. I forgot
Let me
what.
get Larry Wheel on that slap fight.
Bro,
I
celebrity.
want to see that.
I thought about because like
Third
celebrity
Street.
boxing's so big right now. Celebrity or like content creator slap boxing would be the genius because you can, but you don't need to train for it.
Yeah.
Like if you take 2 YouTubers and they're trash athletes, right? Which probably 90% of them are, right?
Logan
Yeah.
Paul type beat.
Yeah, those are the 2 that kind of were good athletes,
Yeah.
but the rest of them aren't. But you try to make them all fight. They're always trying to make like different Call of Duty kids fight, and they go through a training boxing camp. But if they're non-athlete,
You
But
get a
you-
scumpy Nate shot.
but you have them do a slap box. Everyone knows how to slap.
Let's get Kai.
Oh,
Right?
Kai would be
Kai
fire.
versus Speed.
How good would like a legitimate
That would
slap box? I mean, you
fire.
can't do a homie because you really like some of those dudes are pissed.
Bruce.
Nah, we could do a
Kai
homie.
versus Bruce.
I don't think those guys. Yeah, you need some
Kai
of the
versus
drama.
Bruce.
You need some of the
Yeah,
drama.
we need some tea, you right.
That would be so
Andrew
good.
Tate, Logan
Oh,
Paul.
wow.
Yeah, you need some shit like that. That would go mega viral.
So tune in for 3rd Street slap fights.
I don't know if our insurance covers that.
That's why you doing it.
Dude,
Hey.
they let them fall. Sometimes they have like a spotter behind them, and you have to like
I
hold the
see that
pad
one.
behind them.
They-
Sometimes they eat shit.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, catch my boy.
Yeah, I wonder if they have like a padded floor. 'Cause
But-
you hit the back of your head on a full drop like that, you're gonna get fucked up.
Actually,
Probably
that brings up a
mats.
point that's probably we probably could do a whole episode on this, but someone I follow on social, who's a USAPL lifter, commented that somebody backspotting deadlifts is bullshit and shouldn't happen because most of the time when people are falling down, they're faking because they missed their lift.
Interesting.
I think that's complete bullshit. I've seen
There's-
people
yeah.
fall down and hit their head.
In the natty
so
so
many times.
Yeah, it might be more common in the natty world, right? Because
Maybe.
your blood pressure is a little different. There's less.
Yeah.
There's less options to pass out.
I think that guy just isn't strong enough.
But then even still, like, someone faking it could get fucked up. And then,
Yeah.
like, what's the harm of one person being there?
There's no harm in it at all.
yeah, there's no
don't-
net negative.
That's actually a thing about social media that drives me crazy. People bitching about things that do not affect them in any way at all.
Especially, like, so I would understand if if we're at a level of powerlifting where there's no spotters anywhere, right? We have machines or futuristic shit. I
Yeah.
understand, right? Because you're trying to, but we already have 6 guys spotting squats.
Yeah.
What's the harm of one guy spotting?
One guy. Yeah, and they don't intervene unless the person's going down.
Yeah,
So.
I have seen recent meets within the last year where there's been no back spot and people have, even if they're stumbling,
Yeah.
just catch them or whatever. I was surprised that at big meets or medium level meets I made it to social media where they had no spotter on deadlifts. Makes no sense.
Yeah. Even
It's the
Army-
easiest way to spot
even Army
too.
people reading shit.
It's the easiest spot. It's not really weight dependent. It's not that much size dependent, although a bigger person often can catch better. But, you got Ogie back there, and then you have a super heavyweight. It's probably not going to work
He
so
got him.
well.
He catch him.
I'm still catching people.
Well, you're
that-
better catching him than his 1,000-pound squat for sure.
True.
That
100.
is
100.
facts.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Where can people find you, dude?
Shit. Go on.
Shit.
Are you
Shit.
farting? What are you
What?
doing?
What's
No,
going
Yeah.
on?
I was gonna say and I stuttered, and I lost what I was gonna say.
I thought he was pooping for a second.
Yeah,
Look
but-
at
So
poop
like when
face.
that happens, you just continue to like get it out. Focus.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Matthew Ogie.
Mad Ogie.
Only fans.
All right. 3sp.co for all your apparel needs, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for maybe a big Boxing Day sale that may or may not be coming, which is the day after Christmas, which is weird because it's not that much talked about. It started Canadian, but now it's talked about, and we're bringing about Boxing Day, the 26th. Maybe check Discord, goodcompany.discord.com, and maybe check your emails. I'm Solid Mike, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Sebastian_Brambilla on IG.
I am at the Jim McD on all the social media. This show is 50% facts. Percent is a word and 50 is just numbers. 50% Facts is a Spreaker Prime podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network. We'll talk to you next time. Back bacon.
Ham.
It's essentially ham and not bacon.
Yep. Oh.